Hi, I'm Jon Wallace. I've been reflecting on last week, the inauguration of our 44th President of the United States of America. Pretty historic week. In preparing for President Obama's inauguration, I went back to look at what previous presidents had done when they hold their hand on the Bible. You remember that President Obama chose to use the Bible that Abraham Lincoln used in 1861. So I searched through to find out what other presidents had done. Some kept the Bible closed, some opened it and put their hand on a passage that was significant to them. Listen to this. There were passages from Genesis and Isaiah and Psalms and Proverbs, 1 Kings, 2 Chronicles, and of course, Micah 6:8. New Testament from Matthew and John and Galatians and James, pretty powerful passages to be sure. But I was thinking about Grover Cleveland in 1863. He used Psalm 91, 12 through 16 as a statement of God's protection. Or President McKinley in 1897, he used 2 Chronicles 1:10 as a plea for wisdom and knowledge. And Dwight Eisenhower, in his first inaugural in 1953, used Psalm 127:1 as that powerful reminder that unless the Lord builds the house, we labor in vain. Well, see, at the end of the week, the Azusa Pacific University Board of Trustees was going to meet. So I began to think, wouldn't it be great as servant leaders if we could do the same thing, if we could put our hand on the Bible and make a pledge of service and sacrifice for that position of leadership that God has called us to. So we did that. I didn't tell them we were going to do it. We showed up for board meetings on Friday morning. We had an alumna come in and lead the entire board. And this is the pledge that they made on that morning together. I pledge to sacrificially serve Azusa Pacific University community, utilizing the very best of my knowledge, skills, and ability as I walk in truth, humility, and integrity, striving to accomplish the university's Christ-centered mission entrusted to me. So help me God. We printed that on a bookmark, and I asked them to put that in their Bible next to the verse that they would choose if they were laying their hand and making that vow before God. I wonder what verse you would choose. Wherever you are, whatever position God has placed you in, if you had an open Bible, making a promise to God to be all of who He has called you to be, what verse would you choose? I was thinking about that. I think the verse I would choose would be John 17:4, where Jesus says, I have accomplished what you have given me to do here on earth. I hope when my days are done, I can stand before God as one who has accomplished what God put before him. Look, may you make a pledge before God, and may you rely on Him to meet it. Shalom.